Hello everyone, welcome back to Nirja Education. Today in this video, we are going to discuss the second chapter of English from book Firefly, class 3rd. The name of the chapter is Little Woman and the author of this chapter is Louisa May Alcott. The main characters are Joe, Meg, Amy, Beth and Mrs. March. Before starting this chapter, I would like to give you a brief introduction about the author Louisa May Alcott. She was born on 29th November 1832 and she died on 6th March 1888. She was an American novelist, short story writer and poet, best known as author for the novel Little Women and its sequels Little Man and Joe's Boys. The novel Little Women is based on Alcott's childhood experience with her sister. This novel was well received at the time and still popular among children and adults. It has been adapted many times to the stage, films and television. This chapter is a play which is extracted from the novel Little Women. It was the time during American Civil War 1861. In this chapter, the life of four sisters, their hardships, joys and sorrows has been described in two parts, scene 1 and scene 2. So now let's start the chapter. Scene 1. There were four girls in living room and there was one Christmas tree in that room, which indicates that it was the Christmas time. All of those girls were sad. These girls are having conversation with each other. One said that this time they won't get any presents in the Christmas. Another girl said that it is too terrible to be poor. And the third one, she complained that it is not fair that some of the girls are having everything and the others to have nothing. The elder sister said that instead of thinking all such things, we should be happy because we have mother and father and we all have each other. We can spend our time together very nicely. So by hearing this, they all had a smile on their faces. But the sad part was that their father was far away from them. He was an army man and he went for the war. After this, the girls were sitting with each other and they were talking that what their mother had told them. Their mother told them that this time they won't get any presents for the Christmas because it was going to be very hard and cold winter this time, as most of their men were at war, right? So they have to compromise with each and everything and they should not spend so much money in presents and celebrating the Christmas. Then the girls thought that they can buy a present from themselves by their savings. So after that they all started thinking about the things which they were longing for, right? After that they were sharing their experiences of their working place where they used to work to earn money. Three of them were the elder one and the youngest one was Amy. She was not supposed to work to earn, but she used to go to school. So at that time she also had such type of experiences which she shared with all her sisters, and some of them were very bad experiences. While sharing their experiences, all of them they started arguing that whose experience was the worst. But after some time Meg told that stop bickering about such things, right? They said that we all earn for ourselves, right? We all are earning for ourselves and that doesn't matter that what people think about us. We all are a quite jolly set of people. Instead of thinking all such things, we should do our work, right? After that, they all hug each other and they move back towards their work. So here the scene 1 end. Now scene 2. The clock strikes 6 and the girls brighten since it was the time for their mother to come back. At that time, Meg lights the lamp, Amy get out of her chair and Joe took Marmy's slippers closer to the blaze to warm them. The sight of Mommy's slipper had a good effect on the girls. Jo noticed that Mommy's slipper was very old and worn out. She thought that she needed a new one. After seeing this, all the girls they again started arguing that who will buy a new slippers for mother. Amy said that I will buy. Meg said no, I am the elder so I will buy. Then Beth said no, I will buy. Then again Jo said no, I will buy. So they all were arguing about this. At that time Beth had an idea. Then Beth suggested that instead of buying presents for ourselves, we can buy present for mother. We all can give some different kind of presents to mother. Then all the girls were very excited to buy presents for their mother. So first Meg decided that she will buy a pair of gloves for her mother. Then Jo decided to get her mother army shoes. Then Beth decided that she will give her mother some handkerchiefs which will be very useful for her. And Amy, who was the youngest, she decided that she will give her mother a cologne. Then all of them they made a plan that in front of mother they will pretend like they were buying all these things for themselves, but after that they will give a surprise to their mother. After some time their mother came in the house. She removed her wet slippers and wear the warm ones. After that all the girls they just ran towards their mother, and then mother said that I have a treat for you. Then Jo said that it is a letter from a father, isn't it? So mother said, yes, a long letter from your father saying he is doing well and he will get through this dreadful winter better than we feared. He also had sent a special message for you for this Christmas. Jo said that let's hear father's letter, and everyone was very excited. Then Mrs. March, means their mother, they started reading the letter. In that letter it was written like this: give the girls my dearest love. Tell them that I miss them a lot, and even tell them that I pray for their happiness day and night. And tell them that a year seems very long to wait before I see them. But remind them that while we wait, we all must work. Tell them to do their duties properly to their best abilities, so that when I return, I will be a prouder and happier father to each of my little women. And after this, there was a silence when mother stopped reading this letter. Then Jo said that we all will never disappoint you, and we will be the perfect little woman as the father wants us to be. Then mother said, oh my lovely girls, I am proud of you. And here the scene 2 ends and this chapter ends. Here this play brings out the idea of sacrifice through the conversation of those 4 little girls, and at broader level the sacrifice of father as he was being away from his family for so long just for its nation, to protect its nation. Even the girls, they sacrificed their savings to buy a present for their mother, though they all want to buy the present for themselves, but they buy it for their mother. So they learn how to run a family and how we have to give our best to our family. So this was all in this chapter. Dear children, we used many words in this chapter, so let's see those words and their meanings. So first is compromise, it means to adjust. Second is blaze, a very large or fiercely burning fire. Then dreadful, it means extremely bad. Then cologne, it means scented liquid used on skin, means perfume. So dear children, I hope you all understand this chapter very well and liked our video. So please like, share and comment, and yes, don't forget to subscribe our channel and to press the bell icon. Thank you.